Sue.
And I'm trying to figure out again where to look.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. We're going
Yep, that's perfect. Cool.
Lovely.
We are a knitty and yarny crafty podcast.
Based at the bottom of the South Island in New Zealand, a little place called Invercargill, and we're coming to you not live because you'll see
Pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded. It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It's a gloomy, lovely, autumny Friday.
It is.
I like this weather.
Yes.
And we are here. Yes, we know we missed out March. Whoopsie daisy. A few things happened. Yeah.
Yes, March was going to be busy anyway. And then Easter and I got COVID.
Yeah,
so on when we going to squeeze it in the last weekend in March. So that didn't happen. So March flew by, but we're in April.
That's right.
So that's okay.
It's and we're here, and you know these things happen.
Yeah.
So, are you excited?
Woo!
I'm not sure. Live.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're here. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop babbling.
Okay.
Well,
I'll just say quick.
Yes.
So I went to Unwind in March. That was one of the reasons.
Yay!
Which was in Dunedin, so it's a knitting retreat. Spinning retreat? Knitting and yarn retreat.
I think it's all things yarny and
yarn retreat.
Yeah.
Run by Morag at Vintage Pearls. So I went there with not Vanessa.
No, I didn't go.
She didn't go. But we went with Hannah from Maniototo Wool, our friend who was it was the last hurrah selling her yarn. And then we went along to support her and help on the day. So with her friend Jodie and Alana and myself had 3 nights in Dunedin, and so and we had a lovely time. So there's yarn stalls and other kind of yarn merch, and then there's workshops. It's over 2 days, so it's the Friday and the Saturday. So there's different workshops. So so I've got some stuff to add. So I went to Harakiki workshop, so I've got some photos I will add at the end to show my little kit.
Did you take any clips while you were there?
No, to be honest, I didn't. I was probably not in the best headspace, so no, I didn't. So I forgot that. But we might be able to. We did meet up with some other podcasters. New Zealand podcasters, and I think we might be able to, and we did do a little, which was really lovely, and we will try and we did a little video and introduced ourselves, so I'll add that on at the end if we can do that. If not, I will put all their names up, so because I think everyone was just saying how great it is to have New Zealand podcasters, so I will, and definitely check them out. So and we may have got some new viewers from those podcasts as well. So, and also what was really, really lovely is I got to meet some fans of the podcast, which was lovely. Everyone asked about Vanessa and where my other half was, which was
I wasn't there.
Which was lovely. But the ones, a few of them, I was like, oh, tell me your name and I will say hello to you. So, sorry if I don't say hello to you, that's because I didn't get your name and my memory's laxative. So I'm just going to say a quick hello, and this is like being on the telly, isn't it? It's a quick hello to...
shout out
to apologies if I pronounce names wrong, but we've got Silvana from Rotorua.
Kia ora.
Kia ora to you. We've got Karen from Dunedin.
Oh, hello.
We've got Elizabeth from Christchurch. And we've got Francis from Christchurch.
Hello.
And then we've got Elena from Dunedin.
Oh, look at that.
And I think there were some sisters in here. Yes. Yes, so it was lovely to meet you. And one lovely lady, and I can't remember your name, but she sung the Reading Corner jingle, probably a little bit much calling it a jingle, which that was a huge highlight.
Awesome.
And felt the yarn love.
That's
so
cool.
so it was lovely, and just was really good to have that spur on that people enjoy watching our prattles, and our people said we were natural, and it's just like having knitting and having a cup of tea with your mates.
Well, that's what it's all about.
That's what we wanted, isn't it? So that's lovely. So there we go. So
cool.
Thank you for that.
And I'm sorry that I didn't make it, and it sounded like it was really awesome, and I hope to make it to another one. Yeah.
Cool. So we'll crack on. And we'll do some.
Yeah, we've got quite a bit.
We have got a bit, and we're under time pressure. Okay, so I'll just
jump in.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
All right. I haven't got anything blocked. These have been in the wash. Okay, so I finished my socks.
Woohoo!
Woo! So now I finished these actually at Unwind. So these are the Raindrop. I can't remember the lady. Sorry.
Have you got your book?
No, book's over there. Sorry, but in there.
Over there.
Sorry.
Good.
But
good.
I'll write that down, and I think it's on the notes from the last.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. Yeah, so
well done. They look great.
I don't know which one I was working on, but and I've worn those a few times. I don't have a blocker, so they look a bit tatty, but you get the idea, don't you?
You've done well.
Yeah,
amazing.
so they're lovely, and so we enjoyed colour work on socks and tiny needles. Yes, but it was good. So and they're nice to wear.
Cool.
So another skill, so that's lovely. And finished. So this has been. So during COVID, I felt okay to do some crafting sometimes. So, and I just had our lovely friend Leslie, who's prolific on the old Bridget Heddle, and I've been seeing her stuff recently, and like, I need to maybe get back into the whole weaving thing. So anyway, the scarf that I had on there, I've had it on there for over a year, so no excuses really. So I finished it off. So this is scarf. So this is only the second thing
that looks so
I've
cool.
made on.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. On my loom. I did make some tea towels on our friend Sarah's loom. Yeah, so still a bit gappy, but I think it's been on there a while, so it needs to like relax. But yeah, and I've worn it. And like it could have been not as wide, and it could have been longer. But look, it's only. And
did you just go till you ran out of yarn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So
awesome.
And that was, we said that was vintage pearls, didn't we? Yeah. So I'm quite proud, and I want to do a throw. Like I've only got like a 16-18 inch, so it's not very wide. But I think I want to do some strips and then make a throw with my hand spun. So because obviously I'm still learning with spinning. So,
but I think that weaving's really good. Yeah, especially the beginner stuff that you spin.
Yeah,
just.
I'd like to use it. I don't want to waste it. So that's me in terms of finished objects.
Cool.
How about you?
Mine is very, very small. But I actually have worn these. But I finished my socks. Yay! It's not really that exciting, but it is nice to have a new pair of socks. And this is just a plain old vanilla pattern, and the yarn is Purple Sprouting, their sock base, and the colourway was called Spring Fever. So,
but the exciting thing about those is what you did those together, didn't you?
I did. That's right. I knitted them together, two at a time. So I don't know if it took me it wasn't any quicker, but it was much more satisfying with the finish, because it was like, woo, and I'm done. rather than, I'm going to cast on another one. So that was pretty cool. And I found that really easy. It wasn't too tricky at all. I think when I did the heels, potentially, I did something a bit askew, but I managed to get back on track. So that was fine. I will just say I hardly ever really wear my hand knits on the podcast because usually we're doing it here, and usually it's way too warm because Sue likes to have her house well heated. Yeah. But I am wearing today my Oxbow cardie by what's her name? Andrea Maori.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Here we go. Yeah. Which I made. Excuse me. A couple of years ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. And I love
it. Was that on that? Oh no, it wasn't. Was it? It wasn't that yarn that was like off the cone. No, that was blue. No.
Yeah, that was blue. That was another Andrew Murray.
Yes.
That was the Weekender.
Yes. Sorry, that's mistaken. Oh, lovely.
But this is perfect for this kind of.
Yeah, great weather. Yeah. And it has to be said, like. We've had quite a bit of rain, and I think some of the countries probably have been in flooding, so that's not good. But I'm quite excited. Like the other morning, it was so wet, and one of my friends messaged me from up north, and was like, "Oh, I hope you're doing all right with the weather." And I hadn't even looked out the window yet, and I actually was like quite excited because it meant I could wear a hat and a scarf.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I don't mind the cooler weather. That's for sure.
So. Okay, so whips.
Whippity
whip. So, this is actually in the bag. But I have been making a jumper. Or depending on where you come from, a sweater.
Yeah, that's right.
Or a jersey, as they often say down here.
Yeah, we do say jerseys.
Jersey, yeah. So, I have to, I'll just I have to write it down because actually the pattern's on my phone.
What do you say in England?
Jumper.
A jumper.
It's a jumper. Yeah, but I've had to say all of the things here.
Why? I don't know where we got jersey from.
Don't know.
Anyway.
So it's a Robina sweater. By Anne Ventzel. We'll go with that. Yeah. Now I saw this. Now the lady, I think it's the lady. The lady. All right. From Prosper Yarn.
Oh yeah.
I follow Prosper Yarn. She made one of these. And I was like, I quite like that. And then I looked up the pattern. So this is like, if you see where the...
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. So I'm nearly...
Woo, you're so fat. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm nearly probably... So you knit until you basically... before the rib. Yeah, so I'm nearly there, I think.
It's lovely.
Yeah, so this is on... So this is Hannah Maniototo Wool, but unfortunately she is stopping production. But this was some yarn I'd bought for, I think it was an Andrea Mardi jumper, but I never ended up making it. And so it's Aran. Wait, so it'll be so warm.
You will be.
Yeah, and I'm really loving, haven't made anything this big for a while. And yeah, it's been good. Yeah, so it's a high neck, but I don't mind that. Yeah, and then just the sleeves, yeah.
Pick up the sleeves and away you go.
Yeah, so I'm not
gorgeous.
I'm not quite sure of the colours, but you can't
No,
buy
it looks
anyway.
great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So well done. So I'm very excited. It's very lovely to knit. Pattern's very easy.
And you really, I mean, that's been so quick. You've done that so quickly. Yeah.
And if you think this is like, so I was talking to my boss, who's not a knitter, about it, and just the time it takes to do a pair of socks, like I will have been able to do a jumper. Because I think this is probably about a month now. But like it takes me 6 weeks to do a pair of socks.
But Aran weight, eh?
I know, so quick.
Knits up so quick.
Yeah, so quick. And it's just very, very pleasant to do. So, and I've wanted to do it, which makes a difference. So,
as opposed to being forced to.
Well, sometimes when you feel, I think sometimes there's like you're not enjoying something, but I'm someone I'd like try and finish stuff.
Yeah, got a soldier on.
Yeah, so so that's my
Your
only,
whips.
Yeah, because I'm a bit of a monogamous.
That's all right. Okay, so I mean, I'm just one of those people who forever have to have a pair of socks on the go. So just started these guys actually a while back, but I'm mucking about with them. I got this yarn when I was up in Wellington. It's just one of those Zorba balls. Yep. And so I split it up. Now my youngest son has actually commandeered these, so
cute.
Great. So that's on the go, and that's just good for like at work, or just waiting at appointments or whatever. And so my other,
I just want to squish this.
Yeah, my other whip is.
Lovely.
So should we tell them the backstory about vests?
Yes.
Right. So our wee nitty group vests or slipovers. I've seen them written as slipover. Yeah. I wouldn't say that any one of our knitty friends are overly fussed on keeping up with fashion or anything, but everyone, we all just seem to have noticed how much vests are in. Case in point. And I can't remember who started the whole thing, but Alana, she was saying
she was making one.
She was making a vest, and she's making a gorgeous vest. That's petite knits, yes. And then Hannah said, oh gosh, yes, I'm into this vest thing too, and she's making a vest, another petite knit vest. And I've been noticing these vests around. People are in vests everywhere. And I thought I could totally get on board with that.
I would call it a tank top. See, I used to call them a tank top.
Really? A tank top to me is from like the 90s, where you show your midriff.
Oh no.
It's like a cotton short tee.
I'd call that a boob tube.
But a boob tube is literally a tube.
I suppose. Yeah, you are right.
I don't know. I ran around in shorts and a t-shirt for many, many years, so around the bush, so I have no idea about anything. But I do like the look of these vests over shirts, and that kind of carry on. So I jumped on that bandwagon. So also, on this note, one of my workmates showed up to work with a vest over a shirt, and she looked amazing. And I was like, that's it, I've got to do this. So, and this sort of segues also into some acquisitions, but I'll tell you about the book in a minute. But this is the book, the pattern that I am doing. It's called the Diamond Twill thingy, and it's in this wonderful book, which I will talk about later, or in a minute, however you like to say it. Anyway, I'm there.
Lovely.
I'm there on it.
So lovely, and it just you really just want to squish it.
So this yarn is from Hannah from Maniototo. It's like we're advertising her all the time, but I'd actually knitted it, pretty much finished it in into a boxy, 4-ply boxy sweater, and I just didn't like how it was sitting on me, so I ripped it back, and now it requires I think it's Aran weight yarn, so I just I'm knitting two together. Nice. 2 balls. I don't think my words are coming out very well.
That's okay.
Today.
Just keep pushing through.
I'm just going to keep going. So anyway, the pattern's really awesome. I love it. Yep, I love.
Who's actually from the pattern?
Who is it?
Who is the pattern? Nina
Pomerenke. Nina Pomerenke. And apologies if that wasn't right, but yeah, that's. Oh, I just love it.
Oh, it's lovely. It's really lovely.
And it's really fun to be knitting something that I haven't knitted before, and just different. Like, I do love socks, love having them on the go, but actually I need to remind myself that just knit something else as well, because it holds interest. So that's my 2 works in progress. Yes.
Lovely. I've got a few acquisitions. Because obviously I went to Unwind, so obviously it would be rude if I didn't buy any yarn.
That's right.
I can't remember that we're missing another one, but anyway. So I'll show you my acquisitions from Unwind first. And then we can do an unboxing or whatever you call it. Like,
she's going to open a package.
I'm going to open a package live.
Live?
Whoa.
What could happen? Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Yeah, so anyway, so this is from Dye Studio 54.
There we go.
Last night I called it 45. Yeah, so they were obviously at Unwind. Yeah, so I really liked the zebra. Is it called zebra? When they have that black in. Yeah, so it's not necessarily, to be honest, I didn't find a lot of yarn had my colours. There was lots of kind of purples and kind of, I'm not a big purple fan. And I think there was like teal, I don't mind a teal, but I wasn't really overly fussed with teal. Yes, so this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I thought these might make nice like mitts or a hat.
It'd make it, I think so, yeah. Amazing,
yeah. And I think it's just, zebra DK, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so a bit different.
And what's the composition? 100% superwash merino. Lovely.
And then Hannah was next to the lovely Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, so this is just a sock set. So and she has I can't remember what this is called. I think she's got names. Oh, this is the world. So I think it was like to do tarot cards.
Ah.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
That's beautiful.
And the yellow base, or the orangey kind of brought me in, but and I like those blues as well. So
yeah, that's
so
gorgeous.
That.
I love that one.
And then I don't know what I'm going to do this, but I liked the yellow and the green combo, and I just was staring at it for ages. So I was like, oh, I'll just have to. So this is from James from Joy of Yarn, who's going to be. He hadn't yet set up his website, but I think it might be online now. So he's he also has had a podcast as well in the past. So this is
that's beautiful,
100% merino, called Green Like this is Lorde. So he was naming all of his yarn after musicians. Yeah. So I liked. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Is it a full ply or is it?
No, it's. I think it's DK. Oh, no, it is full ply. It is full ply, which I'm not a fan.
Why don't you make a hat out of full ply? Joking.
Now, the only thing I did see, there was some really cute mitts of the lady who does that Colorwork. I just just cute mitts, not got cats. And so this could be my background.
Yeah.
And then do some other colours. So I did think about doing that. So I was open to that.
That would be amazing.
And mitts I could probably cope with because it's just like a sock. Yeah. So, and then...
That's beautiful.
Alana... So just, I said like I don't... Yeah. I'm not a huge purple fan, but I don't mind pink.
Yeah, I love that.
So Alana had bought... so Purple Sprouting are doing a yarn club this year, but you don't have to buy the whole year. You can just kind of
dip in, and
it's like a mystery. So I wanted, so I think this is January's, and I did want to, but I was too late, and Alana didn't totally love it. Or it was similar to stuff she already had. So I paid her for, I just bought it off her.
Lovely.
And I was like, oh my God, like, it's just so, it's so unicorny.
It is. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it just feels like just bathing in unicorn. So, yeah. And so, in this package, I won't show you my address. Dun, dun, dun. I won't show you, but in this package is the next March, or I think it's March.
Ooh.
Or was it April? Maybe it's April. Anyway, it's a Purple Sprouting for the mystery, and it arrived in my.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited!
So we're gonna.
What's it gonna be like?
I don't know what it is. So this is exciting.
Oh, I love tissue
So it's
paper.
called. So the yarn club is called the Sweet Life.
Any chocolate?
No.
Dibs of chocolate? No.
So thank you for indulging in the Sweet Life from Paula. So Purple Sprouting. I think she was based up in Hamilton, and she's actually moving down south to.
Down to the south. Hang on, show the package.
Sorry, the package
oh,
and the
look at that!
Cute label.
Isn't it so cute.
So cute. Okay, so I'm going to...
Oh, she's ripping.
Opening it now, I'm opening it now. Because, like, this could be another career where you just open stuff. 4-year-old girls do it, don't they? I'm opening it now.
We could have a career.
Oh, that might be lovely.
Oh
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Put it up.
Wow!
That is so cute.
That is so cool. And you get a little stitch marker. So I think it's probably a little
like
waffle.
A waffle. Oh, I love that green.
Yeah, and this is called Super. Oh, this is April. Oh no, this is the yarn is Super. So it's 4-ply fingering. And it's, because you could choose which base you wanted. And so this is Lime Chiffon Brulee.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my gosh, that's totally you.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so exciting. I've never, that's so, I so love that. Ah, yummy. I could, And you could just feel like eating that, couldn't you?
And, that is so cool. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's great. So I think
delicious.
So she has like a deadline. So it's kind of cool that you can just like it's not like you have to buy the whole year. You can just dip in and out because.
And do they all come with a progress?
Yes, they do. So I didn't Alana.
Yeah,
I didn't get it for that one.
Oh gosh, that is beautiful.
Yeah. Love
So
that. I love purple sprouting.
Yeah. Yes, same.
She was at the last Unwind, and I met her and her husband, and they were lovely. Yeah.
Cool.
So they are, and we got a bag at Unwind. I'll just show you the bag. And you did like a treasure hunt, and but I was a bit late on the treasure hunt, so I didn't get all the free stuff. But it was a nice bag, and I liked the colour. So
yay!
So that's all my acquisitions.
Right. Okay, so I was feeling very forlorn that I didn't get to unwind and a little bit, FOMO. And then the Yarn Queen had this amazing, huge sale.
Amazing.
And that's when I purchased this beautiful book. It, as we all know, all of Lena Publishing, it's all beautiful. It's all gorgeous stuff. And it was really cheap. I can't believe the price downs that she had. So anyway, I nabbed it really quickly and I am in love with it. It's got heaps of, I don't know how to flick.
I think I want it. I've been really and ahhing.
I'm terrible.
But
it's just really good.
Isn't it? Because there's 52 days of socks.
Oh, there's heaps. And there's another one, 52 weeks of accessories that's just come out.
Yeah.
This one is all, like it says, simple knits. Sometimes in life you just want to have something that's actually not going to be that challenging, but you're still going to get something cool out of it. And that's where I'm sort of at right now. And I love this one.
I really like that. Sorry, I'm not helping.
I don't know. It's just got heaps of really cool things. As you can see, I've already marked out. Oh, that's right. I've marked things out. So why don't I just use my little tags? That would be crazy. Just trying things that may not necessarily be my usual, but because it's a simple knit, I think that would knit up pretty quick. Most of the stuff is Aran weight or DK,
nice.
So for a good quick knit. I think this one is a 4-ply, but it's nice and loose gauge. Yeah. Anyway, and it just it's hardcover and
nice.
Yeah, feels
quality.
Feels like it's a good investment because there's a lot of patterns that I will make from that.
Yeah.
So that was me. I bought that and I was like, okay, I've done that thing and now I can feel like I've got something. But then the Yarn Queen kept having this bloody amazing sale. And so I popped back on there one night and there were these balls. And I think these were only like $3.50 or like it was ridiculous. I was like, oh, well, okay. They're so super sparkly. Wool and the Gang. I don't even know much about Wool and the Gang.
So I've got that jumper that's that bright yellow one that's got the white, and I did it in cotton, and it was just like knit this like it was a square and put together. Yeah, so they do kits. They do lots of kits.
Where are they from? British.
This blue-faced Leicester.
It's blue-faced Leicester, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's just a no-brainer.
Wow.
Course. Yeah. So, okay. So she was also selling, the Yarn Queen was also selling the 52 Weeks of Socks, Volume 2. And I should have jumped in there quicker because it was something ridiculous, like $35 or something.
To be honest, I've been looking, and there's other places you can get it for that price.
But it's not the hardcover. They are the paperback.
Right.
So, which is fine. Paperback is fine, but I feel like a hardcover with this kind of book where you're going to be opening and closing all the time might be a bit more, hardier. So I missed out on the sock book, but our good friend Hannah got it, and I just caught up with her this morning, and she had it, and so we all dribbled all over. I mean, every single pattern almost was amazing. So I still think even buying it at the normal price is still a good investment, because I can't do math, but I'm pretty sure 52 split. I don't know. It seems like it's a good. It seems like it's, when you think about how many patterns that is, it's potentially not that bad. Anyway, I'm sure I don't really have to justify buying anything yarny.
Not on here.
No.
Not with us.
No.
Not with this crowd.
Not with this crowd. So that's my acquisition.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm
what are you
happy
going to do with
that.
those?
Oh, socks. It's all socks.
Oh, is it socks?
Yeah, glitter ball sock yarn. That's what it's called.
That's so nice.
And I just thought a nice...
You could do a stripe.
Yeah, or cables I think would be really cool with that. Or I'm not sure. But, for whatever it was, for $3 or $4 a ball.
Yeah, that's real good.
And it's blue-faced Leicester.
Yeah.
And it's got sparkles.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't have a lot to say here, but that's fine.
I've got plenty.
You've got plenty. All right. Okay, ready? Reading corner. Reading corner. Reading corner. Reading corner. What have you been reading and watching, Vanessa?
Oh, wow. Thank you for asking, Sue.
You're very welcome.
Because that's what I've been doing this year. I feel like 2024 is Vanessa's year of reading. I don't know, I've just gotten really bitten by the reading bug. So, where did I go? I think I spoke about Babel last time.
Yes.
And I finished that. I didn't bring it with me. I got it. But I finished that, and it was amazing. I don't know if I had finished it in the last podcast, so I'll just quickly say it was amazing. Mm-hmm. Then I started, I read All the Light We Cannot See. So it's now a Netflix.
I've watched it.
Yep. It's set in the Second World War, and it's about a blind French girl and...
Like all good books.
Yeah, and a German boy, and it's just so well written. It's amazing. I'm terrible at book reviews. I'm like, yeah, it was really good, or no, it was really dumb. But I can't really tell you why. But I think it's just the way it was written. It really just drew you in, and it's one of those ones that sat with me for a few days afterwards, and I keep thinking back about it. So that was amazing. Definitely. Oh, and it's by Anthony Doerr. Is that how you'd say that?
Yeah, Doerr.
So then I went in to The Luminaries.
I'm very impressed, because that's definitely Bible thickness.
Yeah, I don't know. So The Luminaries by Eleanor Caton, and it's I always feel like I'm behind the times with all of these things, because it's been out since like 2013.
Really? That long? I remember when that lady...
When that lady
put it
out.
I remember that. Oh. I remember that lady.
So she's a Kiwi. I actually think she's a Canadian born, but then grew up in New Zealand. and it's a I never remember, is it the 1800s? 1900s, set in the 1900s in the gold rush. Mm-hmm. I always get mixed up because it's 18 something, but that's the 19th century, isn't
19th
it?
century.
Yeah. Okay. So, set in the 19th century, gold rush days in Hokitika.
Hokitika.
Kia ora. So, and it's really well written again, and the way things sort of evolve. Oh, and the really cool thing, no wonder it won the Man Booker Prize, because there's just so many layers to it.
Oh, there's a map.
There's a map.
Oh, there you go.
And it's to do with, so the luminaries is all to do with the stars and the planets and things, and it's the 12 signs of the zodiac. So there's 12 there's more than 12 characters, but 12 of the characters are all represent a different zodiac sign, and then there's also like the star and the sun and the moon and that kind of thing as well. So all these characters represent different parts of the zodiac, different things of the zodiac, and then there's 12 parts to it, and so each 12 words, with each part there's this chart, and it tells you. Oh, it's so cool. So doesn't go on about the zodiac at all. It's actually this other completely different story, but it also has that underlying, like it's there's just a lot going on. I fully recommend that one. That was amazing. And then I jumped into The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Now again, I feel like I jumped on the bandwagon quite late, because this one has been out for a few years. 2017.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, so Daisy and the Six, which is Daisy Jones and the Six. There we go. Which is was that on Netflix or maybe Prime, one of those streaming services?
Right. Yeah.
And it's loosely based on what are they called? Fleetwood Mac. Have you seen that advertised on the? Anyway, it's the same author that wrote that, Taylor Jenkins Reid. So this one is about Evelyn Hugo, who is a star in the 1950s, and it's just her life. It's really well written.
Cool.
I loved it, and it was really easy to read too. It wasn't so the Luminaries is a bit more chunkier and a bit harder. Not harder, but just you had to focus a bit more because it's written in oldie, so to speak. But this one is just, nice and easy to chug through. So, such good books. So, that's what I have been reading. And also I've been watching good old Ellie at This Little Wonderful Life. I've been watching her. She's doing April vlogs. So yeah. That's me, John.
Cool. I haven't actually written down, but I've been doing just a bit of Miss Marple and some Agatha Christie's. I tried to get into some other books and some people at work had been reading, but I just couldn't get into them. So I just went back to good old Agatha Christie, and then last night I went to a Jennifer Gardner. I'll write her down anyway. But she does the same author who does the Nine Lives series with the witch who's got the rude familiar cat, and this one is a spin-off. So it's about the same magical town. So it's a magical town where non-magical people can't go to. So and she's had to go home because she's lost a job, and she works at the sugar, and her parents own the Sugar Shack, which is like this great magical bakery. So just started listening last night, and then we've been watching obsessively. We found this show on Prime called Bangers and Cash, which is basically like a reality fly on the wall doco series that's based in Thornton-le-Dale in North Yorkshire, not far from where I'm from in York. And basically it's a car auction place, and yeah, and it's like this family called the Matthewsons who run this auctioneers. It's obviously been on the telly for I think it's got about 7 series. We've managed to find 3, and then we've tracked down some others. Yeah, and Jim is obsessed, and we just really love it. It's just, it's like nice, wholesome.
So is it?
It's not a drama.
It's not a drama.
No.
So is it? They just like it's watching. It's like a real life.
Yeah.
Thing.
So it's like they're talking to the camera, and
cool.
and people bring in so people have brought in their cars that they've either they've worked on, or people they found. Barn finds are a big thing. So someone's old Porsche has been in the barn for the last 30 years and it's covered in shite basically, and so they leave it like that, and then car enthusiasts buy it, and then we'll do it up. So it's but they'd have a big selection of stuff, and then they have they sell basically tat, to be honest, but signs and stuff people found in people's garages, and just people love it. And I'm from Yorkshire, so I'm biased, but you can't go past a Yorkshire accent in my opinion. And just some very wholesome kind of people, and just you see some parts of my life that I grew up with, when someone comes over to your house, you never met them before, but and you're offering them a cup of tea, or you're oh, do you want a cup of tea and a digestive before you get going? Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. And when I do that here, because I always do that for my workmen here, and they look at me as if I've got 7 heads. It's oh no, I don't want anything for you stranger woman. And it's but that's just what you do. You invite, you just, and it's just that kind of just familiarity and just the accents, and so we've been watching a lot of Bangers and Cash. And Jim hates violence programmes, so there's no violence in Bangers and Cash, I can absolutely guarantee. Family friendly, and it's a family business, and they're made places that I'm familiar with.
Cool.
So that's kind of what we've been.
Not a blast from the past, but a
nostalgia.
Yeah,
and we're going back to the UK for Christmas, so helping me get
excited.
Yeah, a bit more interested in doing that. So that's
awesome.
In a nutshell.
I just wanted to do a bit of a shout out. I don't know what the term is. Mention that in Gore, on the 4th and 5th of May, is going to be held the Deep South Fibre Festival, and that's been put on by 45 degree. Not 45%, 45
degrees. I think
fibre.
It's called 45 degree fibre.
Yeah. So that's a big. It looks like it's going to be really big.
It looks so good. Unfortunately, I'm away, so I can't go, and I'm quite jealous.
There's traders, demonstrators, displays, kids craft corner, food carts, Devonshire teas. Thank you, I'll be there. Raffles, fibre animals, social spin and chat space. I might just take my wheel. And that's all on the Saturday. And on the Sunday, there's workshops. Lots of big workshops. So we got sent an email by Michelle, who's she's the treasurer of the fibre 45 degree fibre. Yes, words. Actually, she's Creative Fibre Southland. There we go. She's the treasurer of there. And so just telling us all about it. But Sue looked up on the Facebook last night and it actually broke down and showed us all the different traders that are going to be there and all that kind of thing. So yes, unfortunately Sue's not going to be here. She's away having a jet set lifestyle, but I will definitely be heading along, and potentially, I don't know, I haven't spoken to the other Yarny crew, as in Hannah and whatnot. I don't know if they'll be there, but I do know that our good friend Leslie is going with some of her other friends too. So
nice.
Anyway, if you're coming along, it'll be great to see you. So
say hi.
Definitely
and
do.
ask where I am.
I'm a little bit awkward in social situations, but it's not you, it's just me. So it's fine. But I would still love to have a chat with you. So, yay.
Nice.
Okay,
well, it's nearly 45 minutes, so...
I think it's time.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for keeping with us. Remember to share this and like and subscribe. And hello to new and existing watchers. Okay, I'm waffling. Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.